Elets Innovation Talk. We thank you all for supporting us in these initiatives. Elets Innovation Talk is, as you all must be aware, one of the initiatives that we have started
Good morning.
where we are interviewing a number of leaders from different organizations and trying to connect these organizations with their potential customers. Today, in this edition of Elets Innovation Talk, we have with us Dr. Ajay Talwar. He is head business verticals for India at Bosch Safety and Security. Welcome, Dr. Ajay Talwar. Dr. Ajay Talwar, welcome to the Elets Innovation Talk.
Yeah, good morning to all of you. Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Talwar, for taking time out from your busy schedule.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
And
you for inviting me for this session. Thank you very much.
thank, thank you, sir. Thank you. So, Dr. Talwar, Elets Technomedia Private Limited will like to just take 1 minute to brief you. Is one of the prominent media organization based in Noida, and healthcare, education, BFSI, governance are some of the verticals we are active into. And we have been interviewing a number of leaders from different organizations. And today we are glad that you have joined us for this edition of Elets Innovation Talk. So without wasting now a single minute, I would request Dr. Talwar, we'll start the conversation, the formal conversation with the first question. The COVID pandemic has posed a lesson for cities to improve resilience, right? And how, in your opinion, can smart cities be more resilient and disaster prepared? How is Bosch contributing to it? We'd like to understand it from you.
See, I think it's a very valid question, and you have seen that a lot of things have changed with the pre-COVID and post-COVID. And the best part is you have to ensure the security and safety of people, and you have to ensure the discipline in this tough time. So
Right,
what as a Bosch we are supporting in this technology is we have developed a lot of in-house softwares which is helping these customers basically managing traffic, managing signals, managing online challans, security and safety of women's in this tough time, because I think what we are hearing, even crime has increased in this particular scenario. Moreover, the most important part is end of a day camera which act as an eye should able to give a very clear picture to the customers in either in the scenario when they want to understand who is the culprit, and which is basically missing in many cases. People installed cameras and later on they don't work or they don't even give the clear picture. Moreover, a lot of these videos can be even used for court purposes, and a lot of safety measures have been taken to ensure that culprit can be identified very well in this tough time. And in these cities, in this present scenario, to support these cities, a lot of new softwares we have developed, like for example, if city is near river or dam, uh, end of a day we need to ensure that there is no flood or anything. If water level is rising high, the same camera act as a, what do you call, with an analytics as an alarm to the public or to the agency who's monitoring that, so that safety of people can be ensured in that case. So a lot of
right,
developments are going on in parallel and ensuring that law and order to be maintained. And I will take one more example, in this tough time. Of course, a lot of things matter, but end of a day, security at jails and all this also to be ensured. So we have supplied very very high end cameras to all top jails. I don't want to name them because of security reason, but ensuring that the safety of people is on top priority.
right.
So that is what we are doing to ensure this development in this pre-COVID and post-COVID scenario.
Thank you so much for sharing these inputs. Dr. Talwar, would like to understand how long you have been active in this segments and what has encouraged
See,
you to provide your services and solutions to this segment across the country.
see, the Bosch is a more than 100-year-old company, and we are very active since 2001 with
Mhm.
a lot of new features we are developing and ensuring with latest technology trends. And the reason for Bosch being very active is it's give a sort of satisfaction that you are doing something for the nation. And a lot of developments what we are doing is ensuring the international standard and ensuring that India should also have those standards followed in day-to-day requirement. So that's the focus. And personally talking about me, I am associated with this industry for more than now 2 decades, almost now 25 years. So ensuring that when we give all this product and solution to high-end customers, they should be matching their quality requirements. So that's
Right.
why we in Bosch we say invented for life. So whatever
Right.
product we supply, whether in any division of Bosch, end of a day the focus is it should be lifelong products.
Right. So, two decades is suddenly a very long period, and you have seen the world before COVID and post COVID now. So, how have the trends varied in the safety and security products industry from pre-COVID to post-COVID scenario? If you can please share some insight into this.
Yes, I think there is a drastic change in the expectation from the customers, and the basic thing what we are observing is that it's becoming like touchless. So
Yes.
everybody wants a product or a solution which is touchless. So new technology, what we are planning to introduce or we have already introduced is, of course, the existing. We are doing a lot of big projects and a lot of high value projects like metro, airports, and very uh, uh, confidential projects for security. So everybody wants that they should be secure. So first part will be all these cameras what we are supplying or other PA public address, all the systems we are supplying, especially in cameras, it will be with a temperature sensor, which we
Mhm.
are recently we have developed that. So the temperature can be detected in case anybody is having a high fever, that will give an alarm. In addition to
Yeah.
that, you will find a lot of products from Bosch which will help you in entry and exit for any sort of gates in offices or in buildings that are touchless. So we call it a face recognition technology. So anybody enters into a premises, if he's a legal person or he's authentic person, the face will be recognized and doors will automatically open in that case. So that is
Right.
another development what we are doing, and it is already we have already started talking to customer about that. And moreover, another part which we have developed and we are giving it to customers now, we call it mask detection. If anybody is not wearing a mask, for example, it's a metro or airport or any building, immediately if anybody is not wearing a mask, in that case alarm will come and authority can see and check why you are not wearing the mask. So you have
Right.
a proof also, and you can even find them also. So that sort of solutions we have already developed, and we are now ensuring that should be properly implemented as per customer expectations.
Right. These are really some of the very innovative things that you have spoken about, and we would like to understand which are the industry which you're supplying all these technologies to. If you can mention some of the top industries which
See,
are the top tier of your products.
see, yeah, I will name few of them which are very crucial and important. The one is metro mass transport. So you see now in every city they are developing all these metros and ensuring that safety and security of these public and people who are traveling on that. So metro is one of very focused vertical from us, and almost you see maximum metros. It is by with Bosch on date. You name any metro in India, even abroad also. We are more than 300 metros now. Another
Okay.
segment where we are focusing and we are giving these solutions is airports and smart cities and industries. So regularly, a lot of queries are coming to us uh, after this COVID, and we are ensuring that we should now able to give these solutions and able to match the customer requirements. So that focus is continuously on.
Right. Thank you so much. How has been the response for these technologies from these customers?
Yes. So most of the customers have already used our product, so they are very well versed with the technology and quality of solutions we provide to them. The best part is we are regularly getting a lot of inquiries, and I will rather say, of course, business is tough because customers also have a limited budget in this scenario. But I can see a lot of queries coming and expectations from all these customers, and we are ensuring that what they are expecting should be matched. So almost every vertical I can see, whether it's a metro, whether it's airports, whether it's smart city, or whether it's defense, the queries are regularly coming, and they have a lot of trust on our product and solution. So that is what we are focusing to ensure that we will match that.
Okay, great. You spoke about metro trains, as they're back in operation after 6 months, and you're already supplying your technologies and products to them. But do you think, is there any area that we still need to, improve upon when it comes to ensure safety and security in metro stations, in metro operations? And can surveillance cameras be an apt solution, or do we have more effective technologies to address such issues?
See, to answer your questions, metros are very well qualified, and they understand technology very well. And on date, they want. Yes, you are audible, but sometimes voice goes off. It's okay. To answer your questions, what I see is Metro is continuously trying to improve their technology, and end of a day, they want to ensure that they should have all these product and solutions with the latest trends. So that's the best part. What I can see from all Metro customer, in addition to DMRC and all that, they are continuously talking to us for latest technology trends. You name any Metro. And recently, in addition to surveillance, we have introduced them touchless parking also, which they can give it to their customers by ensuring, along with existing cameras, anybody can enter into the parking. So that solutions are in discussion without even touching anything, and he can move out without even touching anything. So payment will also go automatic. So a lot of these things are happening, and we are already in touch with the customers to ensure when they get this solution from us, they are with the latest technology trends. Moreover, we are even proposing to them a solution which will be cloud based, so that any customer who want to see the vacant parking sitting at home can also see sitting at home and use our existing cameras for safety, security, and parking their cars and vehicles without touching anything.
Okay, okay, great. Now, coming to our next question, in near future, flights will be called back to function. The airport security will be, they have already started functioning, and airport security is also one of the area that, need to have, tremendous security and safety measures. How Bosch aiding to, airport authorities to enhance safety and security at the airports? If you can please elaborate on your products and technologies and solutions for airport security.
Yeah, airport have been our one of the another very important sector or focus vertical, and the best part is we are supplying a technology, whether it's a surveillance, whether it's public automation, whether fire intrusion access. A lot of products we are supplying to airports worldwide. And the best part is, in this particular scenario where you see a challenge because of any risk of safety. So what new solutions, what we are planning or what we have already proposed to some of the airports, and POCs are already going on. So any customer entering into airport, and if he is not wearing a mask, then there is an alarm, and the police can check on that and immediately can alert to that person why you are not wearing a mask. Parallelly, we are ensuring a lot of things that in case of any incidents happens or any flight need to be called back, the track record of that person when he enters into the airport till the last time can also be seen by using a lot of analytics. In addition to that, we are ensuring that in case of any baggage misplaced or baggage lying unattended, that should also be highlighted immediately to the security. So that is also a prime focus of these new solutions. So temperature, of course, is a part of, again, the inbuilt camera now as a part of analytics. So we are clubbing all this product and solution, and we call it as a Bosch integrated solution, or sometimes we call it as a Bosch one-stop solution from one OEM, which will help them not only even to manage their security, but even their announcements in case of any emergency or callback of any flight in case of any risk and all that. So that's a continuous efforts going on our side to ensure we should match their expectation.
Right, right. Thank you for sharing these inputs, Dr. Talwar. When we develop all these technologies and products and solutions, research and development plays an important role, right? So how research and development has evolved within your organization? If you can please brief us on this element as well?
See, Bosch being an organization which is technology driven, or we keep on repeating the word invented for life, huge
Yes.
amount of money goes in R&D. So that is the key focus, which we have it, and we are ensuring it that when we supply, all these products are properly tested, proven, gone through all the proven test and all that. So I will only say, or I will rather only comment that quality always being the top priority of the Bosch, and we don't want to lose any customer trust on us. So any product which is coming to, whether it's imported or whether it is made in India or whether it is developed in India, or we are doing whatever product we are launching in India, we are ensuring that it should go for a all sort of quality test, proper testing from 3 to 6 months even before a launch, and ensuring that then only it comes to the market. Moreover, I will rather say the technology what we are supplying in all these cameras, we sometimes call it a CBIT technology, which is also helping customer to save cost also, which many I will not say, almost most of the OEMs cannot supply, because end of a day cost also matters. And
Yes.
when these sort of technology which are not available with the almost any OEM, it gives a confidence to the customers that Bosch is a serious company on that part, or
Right.
in this business.
Right. Smart cameras are, of course, is one of the business segment which we have seen several reports and which suggest that the market for smart cameras will, really do well in near future. What are your opinion on this?
I think it's a very good and I will say very valid question on date. See, technology is changing from analog to SD, SD to HD, now HD to Ultra HD. When technology is changing so fast, similarly, if you see in our mobiles or in our TV, we want to see the latest technology while using streaming and all that. So camera cannot be kept separate, and moreover, I will rather say now camera becomes like a smart device. Automatically, it has become a smart device now. We call it a camera with edge technology, and which is already launched by Bosch long back. And the best part is the camera itself becomes smart, and a lot of decisions he need not to go back to server or to any control device and to take a decision whether he should start recording or whether he should clip photos, he should send an SMS. So a lot of things it is automatically doing, a lot of analytics it is automatically doing. In the earlier technology, when we implement analytics, it has to talk to server, and then it has to come back, and then camera decide and then send the video. So now everything camera decide himself and then send it. Moreover, with this smart cameras, you will see now SD slot. Even in case of a failure of a network or anything major happens, the camera will start recording within himself itself. So we call it a camera deep trainer technology. So camera can guide himself and take a decision and support the customer in that case. So that is already been taken care by Bosch, and we are ensuring to develop, keep on adding more and more features into that.
Right. Now, when we talk about smart camera, we see a lot of, there's a very tough competition out there in the market. There are several organizations in India and across the world which are working in this domain and developing technologies for smart cameras. Now, what is the core that keep Bosch safety and security distinguish itself from other competitors? How do you encourage yourself to perform better than others?
Yeah, you rightly said, when we go into discussions with customer, a lot of I will say companies with very low end products come into discussions, but end of a day, the customer want a trusted platform. So it's a now the era is where we need a technology which is proven in terms of any hacking and all that. A lot of products need to be having a high quality of video parallelly in case of any incidents. In case of any incidents, there should be proper proof which you can give it into the court, and it should be accepted. Nobody has manipulated that proof. So a lot of these things matters, and when these things matters, end of a day, they need to have a trust on that technology. And the best part, what I want to highlight is that we call it as encryption. See, any camera you buy, any technology you buy, they are encrypted from first point till the last point. So which is mainly missing in many suppliers. So that is which encouraged us a lot in this technology where we are talking about Wi-Fi, we are talking about 5G now, we are talking about ultra HD. We need to ensure that our network is also safe, our video is also safe, and nobody is hacking that. So the best part is whatever product we are supplying, they are encrypted from first point till the last point. Until date, I have not seen any one incident where anybody was able to hack at least the network which has been installed by us or the product supplied by us because of these encrypted solutions. And overall, they are so robust product that keep us motivated, and even customers, once they buy these products, they automatically come back. Just one example I want to highlight because it's a very big project in India. Usually metro being considered a very important project, and DMRC, Delhi Metro, is said to be an example sometime, many time I will rather say. So we have started installing some cameras in 2001 2 when the first line of metro started. So today phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, all are with Bosch. So almost 25,000, approximately I will say 25,000 cameras tentatively supplied by Bosch, and they are very accurately working, and a lot of good feedback keep on coming from the customers. So you can see the level of trust which has developed, and that is what we are ensuring, and that is the reason which keep us motivated.
Right. Well said, Dr. Talwar. One more thing related to smart camera, I'd like to ask you. Smart city mission across the country, the smart cameras also again play a role in smart city mission, right? We, Elets Technomedia, work with several smart cities across the country. We have organized uh, several conferences in almost every state in the country in the smart city domain. What is the message that you have to give to the smart city CEOs across the country, and how your products can benefit them in their operation?
I actually love to answer these questions because what has happened is when the government took an initiative to start smart cities, lot of brainstorming started. What we need to do, what all options we have using these cameras or public address system and all that. See, the technology has changed so fast now. Everything is on IP. So whether
Mm.
it's a public address system, whether it's a surveillance system, so these two systems are most of them which are used in smart cities. What we have seen in the early phases of smart cities, some of the customers have taken a decision and they have purchased some products which was moreover cost conscious, or I will say I will not say low quality, but cost conscious decisions they have taken. And then what has happened is then we start getting feedbacks from some customers that the product they have taken, they are not now working after 1 year, or these sort of feedback start coming. So that was the point where we then again start thinking, of course, with a focus that they need something which is quality. And honestly, we were not focused in smart city in the very early phase. But with the recent development and lot of queries coming from customers, and they are quality conscious, and the message again from my side to these all these CEOs and all these respected CEOs and decision maker is that these products are lifelong decisions, and the government invests so much money. End of a day, if the camera which acts as an eye, I will say it's like a human eye. If the quality of that human eye is not good, whatever product, whatever money you spend to develop a network, it will not work. So the good
Right.
part is lot of CEOs have already taken a decision and they have come back to Bosch now. Recently, there were very good business which has come back to Bosch because of quality. And my request to all people or the customers who are listening to this, buy, whether it's Bosch or XYZ, any company, buy at least a quality product so that we can use our tax-paid money for the benefit of the people. And at the end of the
Right.
day, these products should go for a long run.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Talwar. Now, with we'll come to now the next question with digitization taking at the center stage of the security of digital space becomes utmost important, right? How is your organization backing the government projects and defense projects in keeping the data and the digital space secure?
See, that's a very valid question in this tough scenario where the risk of getting the network hacked is maybe very common in case of even a big war or something like that. That's why if you see lot of questions are coming on Chinese makes and all that. and especially when we are talking about defense projects and all that. Uh, See, as a company, Bosch has again done a lot of brainstorming. Products are already being developed, and we have developed something. I will just give you one very simple example what we have done, and of course, it is making our product costlier, but end of a day, it is giving a satisfaction to a customer that what we are giving to them is more towards digitization. First of all, any product what they are buying from us now is we are almost, we call it IoT supporting products. So internet products. So end of a day, anything they can directly use it using network. Second thing, we are ensuring that end of a day these products are encrypted from all sort of angles, whether any sort of threat in that case. Third example, I would rather share in terms of digitization or in terms of defense requirement. The softwares what we are developing, whether on cloud also or any sort of thing, we are ensuring that they are also very well encrypted and taken all proper firewalls. And the last example, it will not be digitization, but it is more of an example of security or requirement coming from IB, that any product what you are supplying in terms of defense and all that, example is camera, it should able to work both in IP as well as analog form in case of emergency. So most of the cameras what we are supplying, we are ensuring that it should work with IP as well as an option with an BNC connector, which
Okay.
most of the competitors are not having it, and they want to save cost, so they might be removing that options. So, but we are keeping it, ensuring the international standards and ensuring the security in terms of digitization, in terms of clouding, in terms of networking or anything the customer is looking forward.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Talwar, for this wonderful interaction today. And, one last question that I'd like to ask you is, are there challenges that you face? What are those and how do you deal with them while dealing with Indian customers, be it from government, be it from private sector?
See, yes, challenges. What I rather sometimes see is sometime I will not say now, but in multiple discussions, sometime customers starts discussions in Indian environment more from a price rather than a quality or a solution oriented. But what exactly the change what I have seen in last say 7 to 8 years, they have now started evaluating product and solution more on technology rather than on price. So that was the challenge at an initial stage, which is now I can see most of the customers are aware. I just want to take a few examples. Like you name any project which is government to India, like Parliament of India, Ministry of Defense, or any lot of confidential places who are using our products. Even sometimes they initially used to start the discussion on price and all that. But with the recent trend, what I've seen, whether I will talk about metro, airport, smart city, or any government infra project, the customer's mind has changed. They start thinking about buying a product which is long term. Rather, I will say they start thinking in the direction that is invented for life, so that these mega projects, when they invest a lot of money, that should be actually utilized end of a day. And they should not get into a trouble on day-to-day basis. And they should showcase also to the public that the funds they have used it, they are actually consuming it for the interest of the public. So the initially challenges what we were facing, now I think it's moreover moving towards technology requirement. So that even I appreciate the mindset which has changed in a few years now.
Right. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Ajay Talwar, Head of Business Vertical, Bosch Security and Safety, for your time today. With this, we will close the conversation here formally. But before we do that, I would request my team to please run the video and apprise our customer and Dr. Talwar also on the initiatives that we are undertaking at Elets Technomedia Private Limited. Can we have the video, please?
भारत एक युवा देश है। विश्व में हमने युवाओं की आईटी एनर्जी के माध्यम से अपना रुतबा खड़ा किया है और भारत इसके बात के लिए गर्व कर सकता है। दुनिया में हम आंख में आंख मिला करके बात कर सकते हैं। और ये मेरा साथ हमेशा कहता है, आईटी प्लस आईटी इज इक्वल टू आईटी, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी प्लस इंडियन टैलेंट इज इक्वल टू इंडिया टुमारो।
Thank you so much, Dr. Ajay Talwar. So that's the video that you saw. Elets has been working with different government bodies across the country, across the Middle Asia and Asia Pacific region, and we have been organizing a lot of conferences for different stakeholders. So with this, we end the Elets Innovation Talk here formally, and we are thankful to Dr. Ajay Talwar from Bosch Security and Safety. Thank you.